Massive problem with Jade Cargill's interview on WWE SmackDown pointed out by veteran Jade Cargill had a lot to talk about this week on SmackDown. The former women's tag team champion has been in a feud with Naomi ever since returning to WWE at Elimination Chamber. During a recent episode of BroDown on Sportskeeda Wrestling WrestleBinge, wrestling veteran Vince Russo pointed out a huge issue with Jade Cargill's interview segment that aired on SmackDown in Barcelona. I wish they would have did a couple of takes, the Jade Cargill interview, because there was not enough emotion. It sounded scripted. When Liv and Rodriguez came in, it sounded even more scripted. This just really came off as scripted. Everything was plotted. There was a lack of emotion. And that should not happen when you're doing a pre-tape like this, Mac. Russo further stated that WWE shouldn't have used the sit-down interview segment to set up a match between Jade and current one-half of the women's tag team champions, Liv Morgan, for next week's show. It wasn't the place to make a match for next week. That should have been, and like you said, Mac, an emotional promo. And instead it came out like she was 100% scripted and we went right to a match for next week at that same. I just don't understand the people there just not know what they're doing. I don't understand, Mac. Jade Cargill will return to in-ring action next week on SmackDown. It remains to be seen if the 32-year-old star picks up the win in her first singles match since August 9, 2024 episode of SmackDown. Jade Cargill sends a bold one-word message to female WWE superstar amid her feud with Naomi. It's not Bianca Belair. Jade Cargill has reacted to Jada Parker's photos with a one-word message. Cargill is currently feuding with Naomi after the latter was revealed as her attacker. Despite her issues with Naomi and Bianca Belair, Cargill remains quite close to Parker. The two superstars often compliment each other on their Instagram posts. Parker is signed to the NXT brand, where she has quickly established herself as a top superstar. On Instagram, Cargill commented with a bold one-word message on Parker's post. Dutch Mantel explained why he thinks Jade Cargill won't be a good heel. Dutch Mantel believed Jade Cargill wouldn't be a good heel, as she would simply overpower the babyfaces due to her attitude. Speaking on Story Time with Dutch Mantel, the former WWE manager made a bold statement, saying that Cargill would kill babyfaces. He said, "I think Jade Cargill, she would be better as a heel. That's what I thought she would be. But actually, if she has that attitude, she'd kill babyfaces. Literally, kill them. You know, the heel is what makes it work, totally. She would kill them, making her not selling for the babyfaces. It's what I'm saying. Not kill them, but you know, she just wouldn't. I don't think she would be a good heel at all. A heel has to go out there and sell and, you know, go down and beg off and can do all kind of stuff, and she wouldn't feel comfortable doing that. So, in the process, she would actually kill her opponent off before her opponent had time to get over. I think Jade Cargill, she would be better as a heel. That's what I thought she would be. But actually, if she has that attitude, she'd kill babyfaces. Literally, kill them. You know, the heel is what makes it work, totally. She would kill them, making her not selling for the babyfaces. It's what I'm saying. Not kill them, but you know, she just wouldn't. I don't think she would be a good heel at all. A heel has to go out there and sell and, you know, go down and beg off and can do all kind of stuff, and she wouldn't feel comfortable doing that. So, in the process, she would actually kill her opponent off before her opponent had time to get over. Jade Cargill returned to WWE television at the Elimination Chamber, Toronto Premium Live event. She attacked Naomi and cost her the chance to become the #1 contender for the Women's World Championship. The Storm will make her in-ring return on the upcoming edition of WWE SmackDown. She will face Liv Morgan in a singles match.
Jade Cargill fires back at Rikishi for supporting Naomi's attack. Jade Cargill fired back at WWE Hall of Famer Rikishi today for supporting Naomi during her betrayal. The Glow took responsibility for Cargill's attack this past Friday night on SmackDown after the former AEW star returned to attack her during the Women's Elimination Chamber match. Rikishi is the father of Jimmy Uso, who is married to Naomi in real life. The veteran shared a clip from his Off the Top podcast on his Instagram story today, revealing that he will be supporting Naomi throughout this situation. Rikishi suggested that Cargill made a mistake by putting her hands on his daughter-in-law. The 32-year-old responded to the legend today on X and claimed that she didn't care what he had to say. She added that Naomi deserved everything that was coming to her, and you can check out the NSFW message by clicking here. Bianca Belair was in a tag team with Jade Cargill when she was brutally attacked on the November 22, 2024, episode of WWE SmackDown. Belair won the Women's Elimination Chamber match to earn a title match at WrestleMania. The 35-year-old will be challenging for the Women's World Championship at the Show of Shows next month. Former WWE manager reacts to Naomi admitting she was behind Jade Cargill's attack. Wrestling legend Dutch Mantel recently commented on Naomi admitting she was the one who attacked Jade Cargill last year on WWE SmackDown. Speaking on Sportskeeda Wrestling's BroDown show, Mantel noted that the veteran's reason for the attack made sense. The veteran stated the 37-year-old wanted the former TBS champion out of the way so she could be in a tag team with Bianca Belair. But she gave a reason. She gave a reason because she thought Jade was in the way of her and Bianca, which kind of makes sense, and she didn't want to accept the thought she was between them, which gives a little bit of a reason why she did it. Jade Cargill has not competed since the November 11, 2024, episode of WWE Raw. It will be fascinating to see how she goes about getting her revenge on Naomi on the road to WWE WrestleMania 41. After Jade Cargill, Naomi to secretly attack another major WWE star due to recent events. Exploring the possibility, WWE superstar Naomi recently revealed herself as Jade Cargill's mystery attacker. The Glow said that she acted for the sake of her friend Bianca Belair, as she couldn't see the storm leech off her success. Interestingly, there is a chance that the SmackDown star could now secretly attack Iyo Sky for the same reason. The Women's World Champion recently did an in-ring segment with the est of WWE and Rhea Ripley. Mommy asked Belair why she was sitting at ringside for their match and accused her of helping Iyo Sky. Ripley also said that Belair should have minded her business with Naomi and Jade Cargill instead of meddling in hers. The Damage Control member tried to stop the other two wrestlers from arguing but was shoved aside by Mommy. Sky tried again but was shoved away by Bianca Belair this time. In response, the Japanese superstar slapped both of them, reminding them that she was the Women's World Champion and wouldn't tolerate any disrespect. While Iyo Sky was seemingly in the right for dealing with Ripley and Belair the way she did, this might not sit well with Naomi. The Glow could secretly attack the Damage Control member for the sake of her friend, just the way she assaulted Cargill. While this is a big possibility, all of this is speculation so far. Naomi and Jade Cargill could face each